I think we're live.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Tarot Thursday.
It's tarot time with
It's tarot time.
Anne and
Renata.
And I'm feeling slightly crazy tonight. Heaven help you all. Right, hello Christy Woods. Thanks for joining us tonight. Now, as the famous psychics that get thousands of viewers say, we'll just wait for a couple of minutes.
Yes, just to let you come on.
And while we're doing that, I'll pick my fingernails.
Just as you, yeah. We'll look at our phones because that's what they do. Remember? They look at your phones.
Oh wow! Hi Courtney. Hi Joanne. Hi Laura. Karai. Karrai.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a new one.
Yeah, you must be a newbie. Welcome, welcome. So the rules for the game tonight is, first off, don't get your knickers in a twist if you don't get done. We'll give you all a reading up the back later. Hope you like our new mascot. We've got a friend up the back there.
Yeah, let's pick a name for him. What's his name?
Cyril. Do you like Cyril?
No.
Okay.
Pick a name for our
Hi, Mick, Karen, Jenny, Helena, Michelle, Donna, Shell, Maya, Justin, Annette. Oh, so many of our regulars are on here. Hi, guys. And it just all slid. Oh, good on you, Raylene. You've had the best week. So have we.
That's another
Oh my God, and it's not over yet. We've been represented for 48 hours by these gorgeous guys, and
I'm going in between his legs.
our minds are blown. Oh, I've got to get my
bit hard.
cards. I've got to get my...
Oh, I shouldn't say that. I mean, it's hard to put my hand in. Nothing
he
else
is a bit
hard.
hard.
Nothing else is hard. It's just I've got to get
Spencer!
Spencer! I like it, Spencer.
Oh, Spencer, that's from Laura. I'm going to write that one down, Spencer.
And a big thank you. We weren't on last week, but the week before Anne mentioned, and as I said, I love to get letters. I love to get letters from everyone. And we got a beauty. Look at this one.
We actually got two lovely cards.
We've got this gorgeous thank you from Joe Ingram.
We won't read out all of them because there's some personal stuff on there.
Yeah. But I just want to say thank you.
Yeah, you touched our hearts. Thank you so much for that.
You'll be getting one from us for return.
Oh, hi, Clive from Casper Paranormal Investigations. How's it going? Where are you guys based?
So if you want to send...
Must be Australia saying g'day.
If you want to send a letter to us, it's like Romper Room. Remember when they used to get letters?
I don't know. Maybe we should send them to our manager's address now.
No, I want to get them. Stuff that.
Well, you give them your address then.
If you want to send us a letter...
That's all right. They can all see it on there.
Send it to Frightfully Good, 143 Dawson Street, Cooks Hill, New South Wales, 2300. There you go. Send us a letter, and we will thank you personally on this page because we love getting cards.
We love it.
Absolutely.
Yes, have you heard our news? Somebody thought we were talented. We got talent scouted.
Confused people that they are.
I think their hormones are running amok. It's that Zach person. I think he might have just thought we were sexy old ladies.
Have you put your cards
No,
up?
because you haven't given me the cards. All right. So, yes, we've been doing a little bit of work with Isaac, as you know. We were out with him last week. We are now allowed to tell you, doing some more filming for his... Oh, for fuck's sake. Why? How come they can hear me? That microphone wasn't on. I don't know why everyone could hear me. Anyway,
you were channeling directly into their ears.
Yeah, so the Isaac Butterfield, we've been doing a bit of work with him, and we love working with Isaac and his crew. Hi, Nat, if you're watching. And Claire. Oh, Frenchie. Yeah, hi, Frenchie. You crazy son of a bitch. Anyway, they seem to like us. So we've actually been signed by Isaac Butterfield's managers. And they've already got us out doing things. Actually, I better just check.
We can't tell you. We can't tell you.
The first one we can.
We can. We can tell you that. We
can't tell you the other one. But I just want to check with the boss.
Hey, Clive, have any of your Casper crew had any issues with taking some ghosties home recently? Can you let me know? Because there's a bit of a feeling that someone is around one of you, because they just stopped in to say good day, and I think it is to do with you, Clive, and your group, or you yourself. All right, so send me a message, sweetie, and let me know.
All right, here's our first one for the evening.
Put a card up, please.
Oh, geez, okay. Maria Bruce.
Hello, Maria Bruce.
Don't bring me down.
So,
Bruce.
I'm assuming because you haven't asked a question, we'll just do a general card for you. So here comes your general card. Oh, that's a bad one to start off with.
But it might give her the exact insight she needs.
Okay, the Tower card. The Tower card isn't a really nice card, Maria, because it usually is it really suggests that something is coming very, very swiftly that you just haven't been prepared for, my darling. And it can kind of really ruin some plans. Now, I know that we've had lots of plans ruined anyway over the last few weeks, months, because of COVID, but this is a real knockout. So, you know, just have a few plans, as in plan B and plan C, if you are planning something pretty big over the next few weeks, because this kind of really knocks that out of the ballpark.
And look, the naughty cards are also saying that you should stop giving up on yourself. So you get a certain way into the project and you just go, it's all too hard, I just can't keep going. You might have to keep pushing through this time. Just keep going,
Yeah.
You'll get there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was that okay, Auntie Renata?
It was.
All right. I'm not sure what this one is.
Evening, lovelies.
Oh,
I need
Cat
to know
Valance.
if I will be moving local or away, and will I be able to cope, please? And thank you, Cat Valance.
Such beautiful manners, Cat.
Thank you, Cat. This sort of says to me that you're not going terribly far, Cat, so I think it will be moving local. And yes, you will cope, because it's actually a very good move. It's a positive thing for you to do. So don't worry about it, darling. It's going to all work out really well.
And we're now on to Tracy McKee.
Tracy, where's my life going? What do I need to do? I'm feeling stuck and in one spot.
Do you know?
Tracy,
where I'm going
so
to?
many
Do you
people
like
feel
this?
this way
Feel like
right
it's
now.
Showing you.
Are you done?
Where are you going to? Do you know?
Obviously not. That's why she's asking the frickin' question. All right, we'll pick a card for you, Tracy.
Now we've got two sets of cards. Renata has her beautiful tarot cards, ancient tarot cards that even the nuns used to play in the Middle Ages. And I've got
these
naughty
apparently
cards.
go all the way back to Egypt. All the way, not this particular deck, just the whole tarot system. All right. So Tracy, you have the Knight of Coins. This is about directing your focus onto something that will be financially viable for you. You may have to sort of get out of that locked place that you are in your heart and soul, and look at how you can make money by yourself or for yourself. It might be about starting your own business. Yeah, but there is a real good business head in there, and you need to believe in yourself and just get going. You can really get stuck because you feel that every single move you make is one of those really life-changing, important moves, and if it's better off not to do it because, gee, in case you fail. Well, I tell you, darling, there are lots and lots of failures all of us suffer through during our life. Better to have a go and not get there quite the way we want to than not having a go at all.
Do you know what? I judge people not by what they've failed on, but what they do after the failure.
Yeah, how many times they've tried.
Yeah, and like you think of like Elon Musk and all the big names out there, how many times have they tried and failed before they've actually succeeded? And we're all so fearful of failure. Don't be fearful of failure. Just give it a crack. All right, sorry. We're going to go to Shell, who was the very next one. She's 41. Will I find a mate?
Oh.
You want to breed, Shell?
Maybe next year.
This is not a good year for hooking up.
Not necessarily this year. You have the Four of Wands, and that is more about choosing wisely the female friends that you have, and sort of bringing your circle in closer, and not kind of overextending yourself. You know, bring the circle in closer. Choose wisely who you have around you. You need lots of really good female support at this point in time. But I know that the time is ticking, and you all kind of get really edgy when you get up to that 35-40 period, and kind of going, oh, I'm going to be an old maid left on the shelf. Really, it doesn't matter anymore. That's old style thinking. That's so 1940s, girl. Let it go, all right? And just have a good time. And the mate
And I've got a
turn
really
up.
good deal on batteries at the moment too that I got from someone, so I can look after you there. We do have some news. Our wonderful new managers have found a slot for us straight up within the first 24 hours of representing us on the studio Channel 10 this coming Monday at 11 a.m. So set your timers. And it's a public holiday. There's no excuse. You can all bloody watch us. Unless it's one of those poor healthcare professionals that's working so hard. Bless you. Wonderful people, wonderful people. Yeah, so we will be on television. All right, we're going for this one, sorry.
Yes, and Anne and Renata Good, if you are out there, can you please put up the link to the GoFundMe page for Pete, please? We'll be talking about that after this particular reading.
Yes.
So my cat
Hi,
Teddy
Renee.
hasn't come home for 4 days. He's a jerk, but I love him, and he's been with me through a lot. Is he okay? Yes, he is fine. He is okay, Renee. He is sowing his wild oats at the moment, howling at the moon, whatever you would like
It
to
is
say.
a full moon tonight.
So, yes, he is out and about and servicing some of the beautiful cat ladies, and I'm not going to use the P word, and pussies.
Oh,
We're
I
not.
thought you were going to say penis.
No! And so he will be fine, Renee. Yeah, he'll come home when he's hungry.
Right, okay. Ash Leo.
Oh, this is a hard one. Hello, ladies. My dad passed quietly in his chair waiting for me, making some fried chicken for him in 2011. Last night I dreamt of him in the same situation. I lived the same moment again, just this time he was deliberately giving me his back. I would like to know what is the message, please. I'm not quite understanding.
So, the dad passed away, right?
Yes,
but
yes.
now they've had the dream of that moment in time,
Yes.
but instead of seeing them sitting in the chair normally, the father's turning their back on them.
Oh, okay.
I can tell you what I think it means.
All right, you go ahead.
Is that you need to stop hanging on to the past and look to the future instead of back to that moment in time. They never meant to go that way, but it was a peaceful way to go. So they're just saying, stop looking at what's happened in the past. Stop looking over your shoulder. Start looking ahead to where you've got to go.
And Ashley, if one of the things that you need to be thinking about in the next 12 months is a move, and this might be a move from a family home or a residence that the family knew of or lived in, it is okay to do so. That's the other thing that I want to give you the message on. So let us know whether any of that makes sense for you.
Okay, the thing just jumped 20 miles. So we're going to Sandra.
Who wants a naughty card?
Oh, okay, Sandra.
Oh, sweetheart, we know all about menopause and hot flushes.
Oh my God.
Feeling for you.
Sister.
Feeling for you.
Sister, we're sitting here with the aircon on right now.
I can't feel it though.
Trust me, it's on. It's all around my ankles at the moment. And when you get that hot flush, bloody hell, all you want to do is take off every item of clothes you got on because you're going to die. It's that hot, you're going to die. Isn't that right? Oh,
If any of the ladies on here understand,
live fearlessly.
if any of the ladies on here understand, give us a heart right now.
Don't hold back on life. Live fearlessly. You might be holding yourself back a little bit thinking, oh, someone my age wouldn't be doing that. Fuck that shit. Get out there and do it. Go have a good time. Kick up your heels. Let us change the mindset of humanity, of the older woman, that we are empowered. Where did all that come from?
I don't know. It must
I
have been
channeled it.
mid-hot flush.
I channeled that. And look, if anyone is sending us those gold stars, we thank you very much. I just can't see it on this feed, but we are ever so grateful. Those little gold stars are worth 1 cent each. Some of you get them for free. So if you can chuck us some stars, it's appreciated. That keeps us doing what we love to do for you guys, because it will be quite some time before we actually make money off what we're doing. Before we become famous.
A long time. And Clive,
although these guys are doing pretty good.
they are. Clive, thank you. You messaged me. I will look at it after this show. I'll have a look for you, and I'll get back to you.
Now, before we go any further, we will talk about Pete.
Yes. So we have a beautiful, beautiful friend in Sydney, Pete Banks, and her family is going through absolute shit right now.
They broke several mirrors and walked under ladders and killed a black cat's family.
Complete shitstorm. And they are really needing some help and assistance financially at the moment to bring a member of the family over to Australia.
Look, it's no
really
secret.
important.
Pete's dad has cancer. Her mum also got diagnosed with cancer. Then her brother-in-law got diagnosed with cancer, and her dog died in the middle of all of it. It's just fucking awful. Excuse the French, but it is really horrendous. Like, when you're going through times like this, you just want to hug your pet.
Yeah.
And to lose Pax on top of all of that was just awful. Anyway, her sister lives in Germany. They've got special exemption to fly her back home to be with the family at this critical time, and sadly it is a critical time.
Yeah.
But they have to go into quarantine for 2 weeks, and they'll probably have to be flown back business class, because that is the only way to get a flight now. It is what it is, and they're just an average family. They're not wealthy, and that's a lot of money for them to come up with. So Christy will put up a link to their GoFundMe page, even if you can spare $5, if you can spare $50, whatever you've got. It will help towards bringing Pete's sister home, and that family can get supported and get through this the best way they can. So we thank you for doing that.
And if you can't find the link on the feed here, we will have it up on the Frightfully Good Paranormal and Spiritual Community page straight after this. And we really, really, really would love for people to donate some money and help Pete out. Cassandra Wilson, okay, a reading, you're struggling at the moment. Okay, my darling, let's see what we can say for you. Yes, you are struggling at the moment. Look at that. Yeah. So the cards know you have the Nine of Swords, but the issue here is that this is a struggle that you really, no matter how much you throw at it, you can't really fix. It is a situation where you cannot please everyone. And the issue is the last person you seem to be trying to work for and work out is yourself. You've put yourself last yet again, Cassandra, and it's just not going to work. As difficult as the situations are in your particular struggle, in your case, you are still going to have to make them. And soon, my darling. If you don't, it will be taken out of your hands, and you will have to just live with what the consequences are. So change something, make a decision, don't agonize over it any further. Just do it, sweetie.
Is that our Steve with Karen? I can't see.
I think so.
Oh, hi Steve. Fancy finding you on here. It's nice to have a bloke on here occasionally. All right, let's go to Diana Perry. Now, just remember, guys, we've got a lot of messages on here, so we might be back a few minutes on where these questions are. So don't give up. Just to come on for 2 seconds and disappear. Hang in there. Also, at the end of the night, you get to choose a card: 1, 2, or 3. So I will put those numbers up so you can see them. What do you have for me, you wonderful ladies? I'm in the shit. Oh, God, love ya. Where am I heading with work and financially? Would love a card.
And I also want to say, if we've missed you out, just pop your question back in again in the feed, and we'll try and catch up. We can't
physically do everyone.
We can't answer everyone.
We get over 1,000 questions.
Yep. So, Diana, you have the Two of Swords. Again, a lot of people are just, they're in the shit because it's like, what do I choose? Which way do I go? How do I do this? And this is this stuckness that this card is all about. The Two of Swords, the ambivalence. You're trying to choose between things that you don't really want anyway. None of it works for you.
Someone's not being honest with themselves.
None of it kind of gives you joy to use a Marie Kondo, Marie, you know, that Japanese girl that rolls everything up into little balls and puts it away.
And what is it with Minties about you?
So that's the problem. Any of the solutions that are around you at the moment, you're not really keen on. So you're going to have to find another different solution, and that will get you unstuck. So go for plan C, because plan A is shit, plan B is horrible. Go for plan C.
And apparently money does actually love you. So once you make a decision and you stick to it, you're actually going to do well with it.
Good.
Right, Melissa A. Lynch would love a card getting pulled in so many directions at once.
Yes, aren't you being triggered, Melissa? This is the Devil card. So be very careful, because you're going to be wanting to go back into your safety zone, into that addictive side of you that says, this is the way that I work when I get stressed and anxious. And so prevent yourself from doing that. Prevent yourself from going into that same space that you would normally go to, and choose the thing that you would normally choose. Okay, you're going to have to think harder. You're going to have to make maybe a more difficult decision to make the right decision. But don't go backwards, and don't go back into your old habits. This is your sign to say don't do that.
Now, we've got one here. Now, I'm going to click on it because it's a bloke. We so rarely get blokes on here. But he's asking a question he shouldn't be asking.
Okay, all right. Where will my wife and I be next year? Having a hard time with family members. Simon. Hello, Simon. Okay, let's have a look. Not sure whether everything has been clarified for you at this stage, and whether you know all the information. My suggestion is the Eight of Wands. You may be overthinking this whole process and creating a mountain out of a molehill. Don't try and overthink, and again, overstretch yourself. Is this really a situation that you need to run from or move from? Is that going too far? The Eight of Wands suggests that there is freedom in your choice, but I don't want you to pick that choice of running away or moving or leaving or departing the situation if there can be something else that is done prior to that. But yes, you are looking for freedom. You are looking to get away and move away from a situation that is really hard for you, but don't do it on impulse. Don't do it on impulse, and wait a little while longer. Revisit this after Christmas.
I would look to why. What is the root cause? If you can find out what the root cause of all of this is, whether it's overprotective people or people making judgment, find out why they are behaving the way they are, and maybe try to give them some reassurance, because sometimes what looks like is the problem, where all the rough water is actually not what the actual problem is. It might be grief, it might have something to do with a hurt that's happened to them, and they're just reacting to something else, which is then spilling over onto you. That's from Auntie Anne. And Rebecca says yes to those hot flushes.
We got your back, girl.
Yeah, I like it. It's a power surge, not a hot flush.
Thank you, Layla. Thank you.
Sarita is going yes, and Angel's going yes. Lily Salt.
Oh. Would love a card for my son, please. He has incredible intuition.
Speaking of hot flushes, just let me turn that aircon down a little bit further. And the fan up, just a tad.
Lily, it really depends on how old he is to what the suggestion for help would be. Yeah, with someone who is quite young, the only thing that I suggest to do at this point in time is not to push that intuition as being the most important thing in their life. Guide them, protect them, and get them grounded back into the reality of what the world has to offer. So if he's really young, get him into some sports, get him active, get him outside, get him engaged in the world, and keep an eye on the intuition. Don't continue to over focus on it, not at a young age. If it continues or he is older, you can start to work with it or incorporate it into part of his life. But a little bit of mentorship in some way would be really good, especially young ones who are very intuitive.
Maybe you should actually run a course for the younger gifted person, sort of around 12 to 15 or something like that, and just teach them how to meditate and how to keep it under control and work with it rather than be frightened of it. But yeah, don't make them too special. If it becomes a thing, then they become a bit weird about it.
Yeah.
But it's great that you're supporting them.
And also it can be really awkward at school. And like I said, Lily, I don't know how old he is, so you'd have to give us some more information about that to get a little bit more appropriate answers and responses for what can help. If you want to message us and give us your son's age, I might be able to give you some more hints. Yeah, Lily, so send us a private message.
People love it when we burn shit. We're burning shit. I've just put on some intuition just for him.
We're burning shit just for you guys. We're getting rid of the bad juju. It is full moon.
No bad juju around us, Renata.
No, absolutely not. It's full moon. It's full moon. And so we are sending out to the universe all of the beautiful love and light that we have in our hearts for you. Oh, thanks, Lorna Gay. What about...
You can be vice president.
What about me?
I talk over people better than you. That's a quality of a president apparently, to talk over the top of other people when they're speaking.
Apparently so.
So I tried to explain to some lovely Americans. I said, geez, watching that presidential debate was dog's balls. And they said, what do you mean by dog's balls? I said, two nuts sticking out. They didn't understand.
Right.
She gets me. All right. I'm going to go to Amanda. Ready?
Can I have a card, please? Naughty or nice? I'm not fussed. Go.
All right. Amanda, this is for you. I'm feeling it.
Channel.
I'm feeling it.
Start
I'm going
the
to
channel.
channel. Oh, woman. Are you a bit of a party animal? Be a badass.
Can you stop looking at me?
It's really hard to be a badass during COVID, isn't it? You can't go out to the pubs and the clubs and have a bit of a party. But do you know what? You can get on Zoom and have a little bit of a party with your friends on there if you're stuck. But you're a naughty girl. Let your naughtiness shine. Love, naughty spirit.
Amanda, I see you going out and buying yourself some
sensible.
Beautiful negligee, some really
Ready for
spunky,
when you can go out and party.
Some spunky night outfit, something nice to sleep in.
Something nice to sleep in to take off. Unless you've got the right openings in the right places. Just a zip.
Getting your zhuzh on. Amanda.
Velcro? Oh, I put something nice on.
Oh, we've just lost a person.
No angry faces yet. Oh my God, everyone, now, just right at this moment, you've got to share us to somewhere totally unexpected. Somewhere
like to your mother.
Yeah, or the fishing club, or I don't know, the local garage, McDonald's,
Buy, swap and sell.
Hillsong would be another nice one.
Yeah, go for it, guys. Let's see. Let's see
what happens.
Come
Let's see what happens, because I always find this hilarious when you guys do this, and the numbers are going down. Good, oh, look here. Our gorgeous Lorraine Jo Davidson says, men are pores. Yeah, it's all to do with men. May I suggest a natural product called Femula? Oh my God, no more hot flushes or night sweats. Write that shit down.
Where has that been?
Lorraine,
where do you get that from?
I've written it down. We'll find it.
I'll carton full.
Jeez.
Femula. Do you rub it on? Do you swallow it?
We'll do both.
Do you shit it, Lorraine? I want it.
Oh my God. So, I
gorgeous.
miss you so much. Oh, it's so lovely to see you there. I'm sorry, a little bit loud.
Yeah,
sorry.
Inside
And
voice.
big shout out to bloody Bill Chappell, giving us all a heart attack getting carted off in an air ambulance. Apparently he had a bit of trouble with his gallbladder. His wife has said that he is fine and resting at home now. All right. All right. I don't think we've done Alice Gilbert Brown.
Lots of decisions to make. Can I please have a card? Of course you can, Alice. Of course you can.
Such beautiful
and
manners
you
on
have
these people.
the Queen of Cups, so you're doing fine. Your decisions will be perfect. They come from an intelligent space. Trust yourself, Alison. Okay, you can do this. The Queen of Cups, although she is an emotional little bitch.
This isn't Two Girls, One Cup.
No.
Never watched it.
She's quite emotional.
Something with ice cream?
But can you just shut up for a minute? I need to concentrate. Jesus Christ. Anyway.
Just call me Donald.
The decisions you make will be coming from the right space, yeah? So
208.
So you're doing fine, Alice. You're doing fine. You're doing fine. Trust yourself.
Oh, thank you for all those lovely people who have just joined us. We are the amazing Anne and Renata, here to tell your fortune and your future.
Your fortune.
Or your future.
Your fortune.
And you can see us live on television. We are now the paranormal TV stars. We'll be on one show this coming Monday at 11:10 on Channel 10 on the
studio.
The studio, as the Americans like to call it.
Yeah. And I think you should all send messages.
Good on you, Australia's Capture Paranormal.
You should all send requests that you want us on more often.
If you can't see the star button, it's because it's only on the Frightfully Good page. We only have it activated on there. We are condensing down our pages. I tried to change the name of the Frightfully Good one so I could merge it with Anne and Renata, but they rejected my suggestion, which was Frightfully Good Anne and Renata. So I'm going to
just call it Two Assholes. There you go. So let's see if they take that one. Let's see if they take that one. Hello, everyone, and welcome.
Welcome.
We have new people on. If you've never been before, why? But you can ask a question. Post your question in the thingy over there.
It doesn't cost you a cent. It's free.
Over there, in the feed. And if you're lucky, we will choose a card for you.
If the spirits allow us to be drawn to your energy and your question.
And don't forget, donate to the Banks Family GoFundMe page.
Which is right here. So you can see it there on the Anne and Renata Good. Christy's putting that up regularly.
Go fund me to the beautiful Banks family. They so really need
to get their family together.
To get a family member from overseas to here. They can't afford it. All their money is gone in trying to help the family members that have been going through cancer. And there's a few of them. Yeah, and you know, if you've ever been in that situation, which probably some of you have been, you understand how much that bloody costs.
When one family member is ill, never mind when you got three.
Gosh. And have mum and dad at the same time, Pete. That breaks our hearts.
Yeah. All right, Lynn Ann, I am so sorry to hear that. 20.
Oh,
wow. What an age. Yeah, my boy got to 20 as well. We used to call him condensed milk because he was sweet and thick, but he was gorgeous.
And yeah, it will tear your heart out for a while. It really will. But you know what? You know what? Go to a rescue and get yourself a beautiful little kitten to put in place of your beautiful Bubba.
Now we have to
that
be
you had
careful
for
of
20
saying put in
years.
place, because you can never replace
Yeah,
them.
I know, but
You
yeah.
can't.
But all of that love and all of that.
You have a heart
Yeah.
that is willing to take on more love, and there are animals out there that need love.
Yeah.
So you've got a gaping hole there at the moment. It's never going to be the same, but it will be different. It'll be fantastic.
Yeah, yeah.
And I hate it when people say just go get another animal, but truly it is the best thing you can do.
Yeah, and yeah. It is.
Julianne,
It is.
hot flush is very bad when standing at the checkout in the supermarket. Looks like you just got out of the swimming pool and everyone's looking. Yep.
Yes, Julianne, we understand. We understand.
Oh, okay. What's this one? Carol Nicholson. Hi, ladies. Just resigned from a job and I'm feeling great in a better job now. Oh, congratulations.
Good for you, Carol.
That's awesome.
Very good. Okay. In saying that, Carol, again, we have the Tower card come up. So the Tower card is just, I know you're having that surge of excitement about being in a better job, and I do hope it works really, really well for you. But just ground yourself, honey, a little bit. Just bring it down a notch or two. Don't get overexcited and don't push in the new situation. Just kind of flow into the job, because you might kind of put a few noses out of joint if you're too over enthusiastic. You can be over enthusiastic at home and go, yeah, I'm really happy that I've got a great job. But you know, some people, when a new person comes into an environment where there have been people in there for quite some time, it gets people out of joint because
Honeymoon period? Are we in the honeymoon period?
Yeah, and no, but it's kind of like, who does she think she's going to be? She's going to be changing things here. We're not going to let her do that. So just be really nice for a couple of weeks until you kind of make friends. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's true. Black cats. Some people won't adopt black cats for some unknown reason.
Ooh. We'll have to have a black cat adoption agency.
Oh, wouldn't that be cool?
20,000 black cats.
Let's go to Christy Reynolds. How are you, Christy?
I'm glad a lot of others are struggling to ask a specific question. So many questions I'd love to ask, but I can't prioritise one over the other. Well, you need to. See, this is a problem. When you have all these questions in your head, they all bunch together and make one big black ugly mass. You need to tease out these questions and see what is the most important thing for you right now. Right now, what is it that you need, Christy? And you've left me with a dilemma to choose a card for you. And the most important thing for you right now, Christy, is you, yourself. And what it is that you need more than anything else. If you're happy and you're settled and you're coming from a place of control and a sense and feeling of power and self-esteem, then you will sort everything else out really, really easily. But there's something sitting there that's saying, I can't make these decisions because I'm going to make the wrong one. Just work it.
Christy, I don't know why I'm getting this song for you from the other side, but somebody's trying to get a message to you and they're singing that song in my ear. If you want my body and you think I'm sexy, come on, honey, let me know. Does that mean anything to you? Because they're singing it to me and I don't know what it's about. That's slightly odd. Right, where are we up to? Hi, Maya J. How are you?
Oh, you would love a black cat. Yeah.
Yeah. I've got, I had about 4 black cats at one stage. Yep. Where are we up to?
I don't know.
What about Beck Nesbitt?
Would love a card. Would it be silly to do what I'm thinking on the weekend? Ooh. Okay,
Just use
Beck.
lube, you'll be fine.
Right, Beck. Let's just Check
Relax
that
the
out.
muscles. Bit of lube.
Beck, as long as you stay in control.
See, that's it.
As long as you stay in control, Beck,
Slow and gentle.
you go ahead and you do what you need to do and have fun while you do it.
I love it. Find the donuts. And there's a Shiba Inu. Hello, how are ya? Oh, and we love you too. Me too. Robert Woodhouse.
Do we have a bloke?
Oh, we've got a bloke
Oh my
asking a
gosh.
sensible question.
Yes,
Hello,
Robert.
Andrea. How are ya?
Of course, Robert, we will give you a card. Let us see. Oh, Jesus Christ. I think there's sticky tape on this, or glue or something. It's the third time it has come up.
There must be something big happening in the world. There's going to be another lurch.
Robert,
Where's
this
Mars?
weekend.
Mercury, I mean.
This weekend, a decision needs to be made by you. Don't sit back and just leave the weekend just to enjoy yourself. Make some hearty decisions about what direction you are moving into this October. The Tower card is something that kind of cuts us to the quick. So you may have kind of been sort of pushed out of your comfort zone and feeling a bit lost at the moment. So just kind of gather yourself back together again, Robert, and maybe this weekend is a weekend where you just concentrate on yourself and do something for yourself.
And the game operation, pulling out those little bits and pieces from the body, I don't know what that is anyway. I'm just chucking my shit out there tonight.
Yeah, if it means something for you, Robert, let us know.
All right, well, Robert Fraser is back, and I'm not sure if my comment actually went through, but it did. I'm sorry, I just wanted to ask for a card. I don't think we saw your question, Robert,
No,
so
Robert.
thank you for coming back and asking again.
And now, Robert, you have the Eight of Swords, so there's something that you're missing out on, something that you're not seeing, and this is often done because we don't want to see it. We don't want to actually have to admit to going in the wrong direction or making a choice that we think is going to be good but may displease other people. It's like, I don't want to see the truth of that because it is going to be too hard or it's going to be too disturbing for me, and I will have to try and fix it. So you kind of ignore it, Robert. So I'm saying to you, look at the truth of your situation and do something about it before it gets out of hand.
And look, guys, we'd really love it if you could like our page and follow us. There is big things coming our way. We've got a wonderful management team on board, Disrupt Management, and they have pretty cool stuff planned for us. So,
oh yeah,
join this freight train. It may be a wreck at the end, but it'll be a fun one.
It'll be a fun ride while you're hanging on. We've got some really deep ones there.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Hannah.
Oh, I'm so lost. Can you please help, if I will find the strength to support my son get through everything that is heading his way? Oh, my darling, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry anyone has to go through something like this.
Especially for their children.
Especially for their children. Yeah. It is something that really sort of just gets us so out of that normal routine of what life should be. We all kind of think that, you know, we just move forward. That's the only way to go. And then something like this happens with a family member like Pete with her family, and you're just derailed. You're literally derailed, and your whole life just goes skewed. So to find strength, Hannah, at the moment, look for help from your friends and family, and don't be this tough girl who says, I'll just do it on my own, I'll handle everything,
no
don't
martyr
worry.
syndrome.
If someone is offering you help, you just say yes, because if you want to support your son, you need to have enough energy to do so and enough willpower to get you through, and you can only do that with the support of great friends and great family. So if someone is reaching out to make you dinner or come over and help on a weekend, even if it's for an hour, or do something, take it, Hannah, really. Yep.
Where are we all from tonight? Can you give us a state or a town or a country? Where are you from? We love to see how far people come from when they're watching this show. It amazes me sometimes. All right, we're on to Kate, who is very keen to get a reading. Possibility of getting a reading. Is there someone with me for some guidance? I feel like I lost him years ago. Is he near?
Oh, Kate.
Kate's a regular on our show.
Hmm.
Thank you for being a parastalker. Hashtag parastalkers.
Kate, was there, I know you said you feel you lost him years ago, but does that also include moving away? Either you moving away or the other person moving away, distance being created between the two of you, and that loss of communication which happened first, before you sort of felt that you literally lost him. It's...
Oops.
I look, to be honest, I don't get that real jolt of energy when I'm looking at this question and feeling through into that zone for you, Kate. That doesn't mean that that person may not be around you. They're just not around you at this moment. So I'm wondering whether they are leaving you alone because there is something that you need to do by yourself without guidance from anybody else. And that feeling of the need to rest upon somebody else to make some decisions. Yep. So
it's almost like you're looking for validation from someone else to
Yeah.
make the decisions you want to make. That way you can blame someone else if it goes wrong.
yeah. So
You take it yourself.
Look.
You got this.
Look for the guidance within you, and that's what this person would have said to you anyway. Look for the guidance that is already there within you, my darling.
All right, we're giving you some tough ones tonight.
Oh, we've got Orange and Perth.
Yeah.
And Gayfield, Ipswich, Victoria, Perth.
Bombardary, Blacksmiths just down the road, and Radelaide. We're hoping to come to South Australia soon.
We were going to be there a few weeks ago.
We were.
Angela, I have been
Adelaide,
lost
the
for a
COVID-free
while now
state.
since I've lost all my family members within 17 months.
That freaking sucks.
Angela, that's just shitballs. That is just awful. And you're in Melbourne. Bloody hell. It's like being left on a deserted island with no way to get anywhere or have any form of good love sent to you.
I need a
Guys,
hug.
send Angela some hearts for us, please. Please.
Send us some kind words and know that there is people out in this world that cares what has happened to her, because that really, as Renata said, sucks balls. Sucks big, manky, green, smelly balls.
Maybe not manky green ones, but yeah, you know what I mean. And Angela,
It just doesn't seem fair.
the card that has come up for you is the Hierophant card. And can I suggest to you to look, and I know this, it sounds really crap to say this, and I don't want to sound really, like I'm speaking out of my ass, but actually some devotion to some spiritual work is going to assist you here. And that's not like spiritual bypassing in that you've got to be spiritual, you've got to be in the love and light, you've got to sort of get rid of all those feelings and send out good love to all of this and, find the brightness and the shininess in all of this. No, it's shit, and you have to be able to admit that it's shit and that you shit it off by the whole thing, and it's not fucking fair, Angela, because it's not. But some spiritual work, some feeling of being able to find some soothing for yourself spiritually is something that you may allow you to get a bit of a handle on life at the moment.
Now, I've heard you use the term spiritual bypassing a few times. What do you mean by that?
Spiritual bypassing is when we use spirituality as another a resource, a crutch, and everything all of a sudden has to be love and light and has to be beautiful and has to be wonderful, and we can't admit that we're feeling bad. Yeah, we can't admit that we really feel bad and shitty and we hate the world and we hate everything and we hate God and we hate everything, hate people. And, you know, we've got to be just these perfect, gorgeous souls that just say, I'm sorry and I forgive you. Fuck that.
It's my
no,
karma.
no.
You're allowed to say this sucks, Angela. You have our permission.
Yep.
Okay. Shannon Beresford.
I work in an industry deeply affected by COVID. Oh, Shannon, could you share a card on how this might work out? I think things are changing slowly. We're not doing too badly overall.
We might not be living the lifestyle we were used to and the luxuries that we were used to, but we just need to get enough to survive at the moment and get through this.
Do you like my new glasses, by
Yeah,
the way?
has anyone noticed her new glasses?
Shannon,
new ones too, I'll show you.
This is about collaboration. So I think this is a way out where people are going to find that the industries that are affecting them will need to work in different ways. In doing that, you will reach a wider audience, but this is about collaborating and bringing in new things into businesses that have been stagnating. They will have to think about new ways of working, reaching new audiences through different platforms, Shannon. So get ready, because things are going to get quite hectic your way. It's going to be okay. It's going to be good. Yeah, look, she's gone dull.
Yeah, I know. Now, these are my working glasses. These are my secret identity glasses. Because when I go out, we get people go, Anne! I know you because of the red glasses. And I'm perfectly okay with that. Yeah, actually, if any of you do see us out, please come and say hello. We'll snap a photo and put it on the page, because I think it's really cool. You officially become a parastalker when you come and harass us in public. I love it. Okay, we've got another one here. Michelle Wollaston.
Well, she wants a card from you. Please, Anne, a card from my son who has 2 major operations in the last week. I just want to know if you think
I'm not the
he's
person
going
for
to be
this.
okay in life. Or grab a card.
Oh,
You've been named.
Well,
named and
she's
shamed.
saying, Anne, pick me, I think, is what she's saying. But okay, I've got naughty cards. Her son's had 2 operations. The naughty cards say fuck all the way through it, and shit, and all other things. So I am not responsible for the message that you're about to get, Michelle. I'm hoping Renata will pull one. Okay, so for your son that's had 2 major operations, I just want to know if he thinks he's going to be okay in life. Are you fucking kidding me? Of course the answer is yes.
There you go, Michelle. See, I knew.
Oh my God, I love it.
It was for her. There you go. I don't need a card at all because she's picked the right one.
Oh, I love it. Got goosebumps. That's it. Who would like to have Anne and Renata ready? 30 minutes, $150. You're right. Right. Okay.
We'll do private readings
Private
for
readings
you via
Private
Zoom.
Readings. Yep. Just you and I and her and him. Or actually, Joe said that they think it's a female because it's got very wide pelvis. I'm not looking down that low. Yeah, Shannon said, let us know when we're heading to Radelaide.
Radelaide.
We will. Harmony A, welcome from YouTube. Would like to know, will I be getting a job offer
I'd say in October.
On October?
In October.
We're in October.
Harmony, the Queen of Swords says, get in there and look, this is where you kind of need to knock on those doors really hard and really show how enthusiastic you are. So I said to somebody else about not being... What the freaking hell
I got a troll!
I've never seen anyone happier. I have never seen anyone happier. Can we just finish this? Harmony, Harmony, look into my eyes. Look into my eyes, Harmony. Show them how enthusiastic you are. Show them how enthusiastic you are. If you get asked to come in and do another interview, blitz it, girl. Okay, blitz it. And yes, there will be a job offer.
Francis cannot believe so-called mature adult people can fall for such hogwash.
Oh, Francis, my darling.
Oh, is that a stripper? You got a picture of a stripper? I think they've got a picture of a stripper on their page and they're picking on us. Bloody hell, Francis.
Adult people can fall for such hogwash.
Do you know what? I am not mature, and I hope I am never, ever going to be as boring as mature, because I have a hell of a lot more fun in life than being a funny old dunny like you are.
Absolutely, Francis.
You let us know on there, people, if you are having fun watching us tonight. If we have lightened your load for the week, so to speak.
Yes.
Brought a smile to your face.
Send beautiful Francis some love and light.
Yeah, maybe some advice.
Love and light.
Look, Francis has stopped by. They have spent their time here on this page to give us their philosophy and insight on
be
life.
mature and be adult, and do not listen to hogwash.
No, stay and listen to us. We're full of hogwash and we have the best time. There is too much seriousness out there in life. Way too much seriousness. You need to have a bit of hogwash and shit and shenanigans. Please.
Oh, Francis,
please.
lighten up, mate.
Yeah.
Lighten up.
Yeah. You always make my week. I love the hogwash. Have a blast. I'm having fun. You're a little bit outnumbered there, Francis. Thank you for stopping by, though.
See you later, Francis.
But, you know, you've seen the other side. This is where the happy people are, so
Bye,
you might need
Felicia.
to move on.
See you later.
Yeah, Craig, look, we've got a bloke here that says he's having fun watching us and we make his week. Blessed boy. Francis needs less sand in their panties. Rhonda, thank you for making a comment. Look forward to Thursday nights, and we were so bad last week we weren't on because was last week or the week before? I can't remember now. Joe, look, Suzanne said poor old Francis is boring. Love this show, Annette, and look forward to every week.
He must be a hoot at home on Friday night. Oh, Francis.
Oh, dear, Lily. Bye, Felicia. Someone's laughing from the scrotum.
Oh, boy.
All right.
Okay, we've got a big one there.
Yeah, I think they've already had a question now. All right, so is there a reason I always smell cigarette smoke? I don't smoke. You checked your electrical wiring? Being the mature adult that I am, thinking of the things that you might need to look for. Is your window maybe backing onto outside where somebody else smokes?
Beck.
Did the person that died in your house used to smoke?
Beck, do you know someone who has passed over that used to smoke cigarettes? That's your big question. It may be someone that you know. And the sense of smell is one of those senses that really comes to the forefront when spirit activity is around us. So smelling things like perfumes and cigarette smoke, or a particular odour that someone may have had while they were alive, is something that really, really comes.
You're doing this thing.
I know.
It really comes when...
Really, I'm trying to be serious.
Sit up straight, woman. Sit up.
That really comes to the forefront, and so it may well be that you know that's coming through. So ask yourself that question: do you know anyone who used to used to smoke cigarettes?
We got the snort. Yes. It's a good night when we get the snort.
And let us know, Beck, whether you do know someone that smokes cigarettes, because it could be them. It's also a sign for you too,
we're getting
Beck.
told by our manager there, the other manager, that we've got 2 minutes left.
Okay.
And
all right.
Karen, I'm just going to quickly do Karen, because it's her first time we've popped Karen's cherry, and she has become a parastalker. And she thinks we're a total hoot, totally not mature, and would like a card.
Life's too boring.
God, I love trolls.
God,
I love
it's
them
too
so
boring.
much. It brings me so much joy. Come back
Karen,
next week, Karen, too.
it is really important that you shift your focus at this point in time, really, 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 because there are lots of things that can make you sad, one of the things that we're trying not to do is to make you sad. It's to lift your energy up. And for you to focus on the good things that there are around you, or the opportunities that you may have right now. That's what this Four of Cups is all about. Don't look back. Don't look at the things that have gone wrong. Most recently, look forward. Look forward. Look at the opportunities coming your way, Karen.
Oh, okay. No scammers tonight. And Maya, thank you very much for reminding us of that. Quite often after the show, you will get Namajizzy Has It Do, who will message you saying, private inbox me for a reading.
Yeah, piss them off.
They're scammers. We will never, ever, ever do that, nor will we ask any of our helpers or assistants to do that.
Yes, they don't have private accounts with private names. That sound really weird, asking you for money. We don't get and privately contact you asking you for money. If you want a reading, there is a Facebook page that you can go to, or a web page, luckypsychic.com. You can get a reading there with me via email or phone. Absolutely. Or you can come and see me at Witch and Willow at Warners Bay in Newcastle on Wednesdays and Thursdays. You can book online there, but we will not come through to you via your messages here and ask you to purchase readings. Renee!
That's our secret to get now,
Renee,
I've got my cauldron here. I'll pop some fuck off stuff in there. All right, time to pick your cards, please.
Yes, pick your cards. One, two,
thank you, Karen. She just said, love you both. First time I had a bloody awesome belly laugh. I understand the card. Mwah, thank you very much. Excellent.
Good.
And they're all saying thank you for the laughs. And thank you for staying with us, guys, and supporting us. We would not be on this path we are on now with a manager if it wasn't for the likes of you guys allowing us to have the platform that we have here, and allowing us to be silly asses.
Yes.
Allowing us to laugh until we snort, or I hack up my lungs because I've just laughed so hard my asthma kicks in. This lifts our week as well. We look forward to it every week. We don't charge you for it. If you want to have a private reading, you go book one and you can pay for that. Or go visit Renata at Witch and Willow. We thank all those people tonight who have donated to Pete's GoFundMe page, campaign, whatever it is there. But right now, you all get a reading, because in this day and age, nobody misses out. No such thing as a loser. We all get a trophy.
And no matter how big we get, we
do eat a lot.
we will remember
you.
And
Renata, I forgot, is on the October challenge, and I think she's walking 60 kilometres in the month of October, which
not all in one go.
No, 2 kilometres today.
2 kilometres today.
She
it nearly killed me. I am really out of condition.
And so if you would like to sponsor her for doing that. And we're starting the Introduction to Paranormal Investigation workshop next Tuesday, unless we get we may be we may be investigating a location that we can only access on the time they tell us we can go, and then we'll just add it on to the end of it. It's all recorded. If you want to do the Introduction to Paranormal Investigation, you can watch it at your own leisure. It's nice basic introduction for those people who are already investigating, or those people who would like to get into it. Please go over to the Australian School of Ghost Hunting for that. Let's get on to
and you can ask your questions live, which is really good. So if you're on at the time that we are on and you have a specific question, you can ask it there and we will answer it for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you chose number 1, the card you have is the Six of Swords. So the thing that I want you all to concentrate on is moving away from the things that have not worked for you. Stop taking your garbage with you wherever you go. Just put it in the bin and forget about it. Let it go. Do not keep taking it with you.
When you do decide which way you are heading, make sure you go big, or don't even bother, because without a giant size effort, it is not going to succeed. Get off your backside and give it a crack. You have the ability to do it.
I have to reach in between
I'll lift
Spencer's
up a leg.
legs.
Or we're going with a female, aren't we? I don't know.
Spencer Reno.
I like Spencer.
I like Spencer too. I like Spencer. Oh, and we have the Lovers card. Okay, so concentrate, please, on those you love the most. Have you actually been paying them enough attention? Or have you been wrapped up so badly in your own work and your own issues and problems that they kind of just become invisible? You've got to give your loved ones some attention. Yeah, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So do it, please.
Okay, interesting. Mine is get your head out of the fucking clouds and your feet back onto the fucking ground. Oh, my Bixby responded to that. That's really weird. So for me, that means that you're not being realistic about what's going on around you. You've got it all in your head planned out how it's all going to flow and it's all going to be just nice, but the reality is something different. So you have to work with the reality, not what your head thinks is all light and fluffy. Be real.
And number 3 is the 8 of Cups. And the 8 of Cups is a card that signifies that you are going in the right direction. You're actually moving forward rather than staying still or kind of really sort of being in that spot where you just don't know what's going on. You're moving forward. So be happy about where you are and what you have achieved up to this point. Don't rush it. Just take take it all in your stride at this point in time, but you're going in the right direction.
Don't forget Monday, 10 past 11, Channel 10, the studio. Renata and I will be on there. Gertie is going to make a bit of a visit, a special visit. Probably scared the poor hosts, but, you know, we love our Gertie. My card for the last one is love fucking hard. In other words, love what you're doing. Give it your passion. Give it your heart. And there is someone around you at the moment who is being very quiet, who is not asking for anything, and they need a little bit of extra attention. Just send them a message or give them a phone call and say, hi, how you going? Just thinking of you. Just want to let you know that I'm here. Right? I don't know if that's to someone specific out there, but you guys will know who that is. Someone who's a lot quieter than they normally are. Please reach out to them and just check on them. Love fucking hard.
So have a great long weekend, everyone here in Australia. Please stay safe. Do the right thing. We're still in COVID, so don't go crazy ass. Just do the right thing. If we all do the right thing, all of this would be over so much more quickly. From myself, from Anne, and from Spencer, have a great weekend, everyone. Don't forget to turn back your clocks or turn forward your clocks, whichever way it is.
Spring forwards, fall back. So spring, we're going into spring, yeah? No? Yeah, we are. Going into spring, so you spring forward. Yes. Put it forward an hour.
Yep. And we shall see you next week at the same time.
See you on the dark side. Bye.